Is this quiet before the storm at the moment? What is going on in World of Tanks at the moment? Because I would say in the last 2 weeks or maybe 1.5 weeks, I do not have anything super big or major to report, to talk about. Like I have had some news here and there, but nothing major, nothing too big, which is worth its own episode. But today I am actually quite excited to talk about one vehicle, which is M10 RBFM D-Day. And this D-Day means special event, and yes, we can read one word in front of the vehicle: marathon. Seems like there is going to be one marathon for this vehicle. Now, everything what I'm going to share with you today is not official. It is not officially from the Wargaming guys who usually share me this kind of stuff. It is from What Express, which is kind of like news, Russian news, early leaks and news about the game website. It is in Russian, so I had to use some Google Translator once again. So everything over here is translated with Google Translator, and let's see what they have to say. It was released 3 hours ago, so it is as warm, as fresh leak as possible about M10 RBFM. I think the best way to describe it is, or the most understandable way for most of you to describe it is, it is French Wolverine. Yes, it is a tier 5 premium tank destroyer from France, so French Wolverine. And after looking at what they have to say, let's take a look at some specs as well, and let's compare it to the standard Wolverine. But before, let's see what they have to say. So added a medal and description to all this. I have a marathon and my friend too. Okay, so who was there asking what to do during the week between Rankovs and LF June? So I guess this means what to do during the week between ranked battles and Frontline in June, maybe. This is just me speculating over here. But the data mining guys found a new marathon that was added into the game files, goes by analogy with the event that was last summer on the D34 screened. So that D34S special edition D34 premium tank. So super similar to it, seems like it. It is also historical. The name of the event is D-Day. Yeah, hence the video as well on D-Day map, as you are able to see. This map is D-Day map beach, Normandy landing. Okay, let's go back. It comes with historical overtones because even the tank itself is not an accident. Okay, the main award will be the tank of the 5th level M10 RBFM BT5, so 5th level tier 5. Recall that following the result of the tests, the tank changed its name and the DTX a little. News about the tank earlier. Okay, so let's not talk about the old news. And M10, by the way, I knew about this vehicle like long time ago already, but I didn't have anything super significant to share with you, so I wasn't going to make an episode. And M10 RBFM has its own 3D style, which can be obtained during the event D-Day. Okay, so you get a special camo as well. Let's see the camo. I actually haven't seen the camo myself, so let's have a look. This is how it looks like. Sirocco, yep. French flag on Wolverine. Sirocco, some details. Gas tanks, jerry cans, water bottles, camo nets, antennas. Yeah, nice details. I have to say, quite a nice detailed looking vehicle. Okay, moving on. 3D style Sirocco. Judge for yourself. If the tank is low level, then the tasks themselves should be very easy. Yeah, so it is a tier 5 premium tank destroyer, so tasks should not be super hard. I remember people were not super angry about how they were able to get D34S, for example. It was like over 30 days, or it was quite some time, when you were able to get it, so not the hardest mission marathon, of course. So the most current DTX M10, yes, we are going to take a look at it. June 6. Okay, so in June, I think this This marathon is going to start in June, maybe June 6. Maybe. Landing in Normandy on Operation Neptune, also known as Operation Neptune, yes, also known as the Normandy Operation or Operation Overlord. An ambitious landing operation conducted on June 6, 1944 in Normandy during a World War II war by the United States, Britain, Canada and their allies against Germany. It was the first part of the strategic Operation Overlord, which, what the hell is that word? And the capture by the allies of the Northwestern Front. Allied invasion as well. Airborne operation to land 24,000 British, American, Canadian and French paratroopers after midnight. Crazy numbers, guys, really. Like, just think about disembarking 156,000 soldiers. Those numbers were just mad. Literally mad. And here are all the newest specs, ammunition types, gun. So it has AP, APCR, HE, exactly the same ammunition loadout as on standard Wolverine, but as everything is in Russian over here, and it is from the update 1.5, then let's head into the tanks.gg, because on tanks.gg we should have exactly the same details. Let's go. And here we are, M10 RBFM Tier 5 French Premium Tank Destroyer, 2321 DPM, not half bad for a Tier 5 Premium Tank Destroyer, 115 damage, 130 penetration, 2.97 second reload time. This thing reloads faster than many autoloaders between their shots, so this is quite a pew 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 gun. Accuracy is decent, 0.35, aiming time is really good, ammunition capacity is actually, for this type of reloads, reload time, reload speed and alpha damage, ammunition capacity is actually kinda low. It could be better. Quite a weird problem, but yeah, it really could be better. Gun depression exceptionally awesome, -10 degrees, gun elevation 30 degrees, top speed 48 kilometers per hour, reverse speed 12 kilometers per hour. Power to weight ratio 13.67, not the best. 360 HP, one-shotted by many turb cannons. Of course, yeah, it is known how easy it is to one-shot into the side or into the rear. Same tiered Wolverines with turb cannons. View range 370 meters. Not the best armoring in front. It has something, turret, yeah, but like 0 on the sides. This is kind of weird. I don't understand that. But anyway, let's compare. Let's see. So it has better DPM, better penetration, better rate of fire. A bit worse aiming time, but better accuracy numbers. Power to weight ratio is quite a bit different. So it has a bit better firepower, not by much. I'm not super mad about that. I would say actually, yeah, I would actually say I rather take this mobility over slightly better DPM. I would rather take this much better mobility, because close to 4 horsepower per ton better power to weight ratio, in my opinion, is much more useful in many situations. It has more engine health as well, more radio range, but better chance for fire. At the moment at least, it seems like this new Frenchy M10 RBFM is going to be our next free premium tank. Quite easily obtainable free premium tank, I might add, if it is anything similar to the D34 SS Marathon. If I remember correctly, that was actually quite an easy one. But I am pretty sure you guys remind me in the comments if I am wrong and if it was somehow like epic hardcore grinding for a low tier premium tank. Anyway, that much about M10 RBFM, and for the end of the episode, let's talk about some bugs in the world of tanks in Frontline mode. And his bug, in my opinion at least, is quite a funny and ridiculous one. I always wonder when I see bugs and glitches in big titles, in big established titles already, which have been out like for years, like World of Tanks is. If I see anything new, any new bugs like this one over here, invisible tanks in Frontline. Oh yes, LF means Frontline, as we were talking about at the start of the episode. I always wonder what happens, because I'm not trying to patch wargaming for that or World of Tanks for that. Stuff like this happens. I have done some development myself as well. I know how some of it works, and I know when sometimes you fix something super small, like at the very different end of the corridor. Let's put it like that. And something super major F's up thanks to that super small change. Like, it was completely different thing they fixed, that they didn't even touch vehicle models or anything like that, and something very big F's up to that. I know this can happen, and I bet something like this happened over here as well. So, about the bug with invisible tanks in Frontline, which many now see directly in masses, I guess, and for the first time it appeared at the end of the last episode of Frontline, but not so massively. But yeah, at the moment it is happening more and more and more and more. So they are promising to fix it, KTTS, I guess ASAP. Maybe developers are already in the known. Well, yes, you can really kill an invisible tank in this mode. So you can see your ally vehicle is completely disappeared, but you can still see the shadow, and this video was actually quite funny. You can see that ally phantom vehicle is driving around. Like, what the fuck? It is quite funny in my opinion. I don't know. Nothing else to say. Yeah. This guy is already general, so he doesn't give a damn. Well done, dude. Some more pictures. Where is the invisible tank? Over here. Oh, this one, yes. Invisible Badger 12T following. Over here. Yeah. Everywhere. Those invisible tanks are everywhere. Now it is in masses, as they said, and I am pretty sure Wargaming is working as hard as possible to fix it, because this is kinda stupid, and I bet it can be kinda annoying as well. But for me, just to look at it, it feels to be quite funny. But, ladies and gents, this was my today's episode, brought to you by What Express. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. A little heads up episode, as always. And if you didn't, thumbs down button. I get you next time with something else, with something completely different. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.